everyone, it's me, B at Kelly Sunflower. So I thought I'd hop on today and show you my latest deck. So this deck here is called the Primordial Tarot by Sergio Tapio, and it's a Lascarabel deck. So I think it's just been recently published. So let's open it up and flip through some of the cards. Okay. Okay, so it comes in this kind of like two-part box. As you can see, it says 78 cards with book, and it's a Lascarabel publication. I think it replaced the out of print Tarot of the Origins. That's what I believe, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's take the cards out. This box away. So let's have a look at the guidebook first. So it's got here Sergio Topo Primordial Tarot, text by Barbara Moore. So let me see how many pages it is. It's 128 pages. So it's got here Primordial Tarot, Lascarabel, 1989 to 1992 to 2020. So it looks like this is the third kind of edition. It's got here original title, Tarashi Deli Origin. So it's written in English, Italian, Spanish, French, Portuguese, and I think that could be Polish, but correct me if I'm wrong. So let me just read you a bit from the front page. So it's got here, as the name suggests, the Primordial Tarot explores instinctual drives, raw emotions, and physical reactions. It gets underneath the veneer of civilization and psychology and reveals the roots of our own behaviour. It views humans as part of nature and all that means, both the beautiful and the terrible, the joyful and the sorrowful. The powerful art seeks to destroy the boundaries of the artificial self and expose the complex core of who we are. It obliterates the boxes we use to make things neat and tidy. The Primordial Tarot isn't a structural garden designed to delight the eyes. It's a wild, savage, sometimes cruel, sometimes terrifying, sometimes deeply moving and awe-inspiring. Most of all, it is always real. Why this deck, like any other tarot deck, can be used to explore day-to-day concerns, the answers it gives will go deep. If you are inquiring about a practical situation instead of advice about how to solve your problems, it might expose your deepest fears or worst arrogance. The root of the reason you are having trouble. As with all tarot decks, this one is very symbolic. Most of us don't have to kill to survive. The hunters, the prey, the hunt, along with the other characteristics and activities in this deck are symbolic. So it's got here, there are many shamans in these cards. Shamans serve the spiritual need of their tribe. When using this deck, consider the shamans not as other people, but as part of yourself that takes care of, or should be taking care of, your spiritual needs. Physical death or the threat of it plays a large role in this deck, and again should be seen as metaphoric, such as the death of the ego, the death of the behaviour or mindset. And then it just goes into a bit about the colouring. So, for example, the blue cards are the suit of the soul and loosely relate to the cups. The yellow cards are the suit of the jewels and loosely relate to the pentacles. The green cards are the suit of nature and loosely relate to the wands. The red cards are the suit of blood and loosely relate to the swords. And then it's got here, the child cards relate loosely to pages. The animal cards relate loosely to knights. The women cards relate loosely to queens. And the men cards relate loosely to kings. When it just goes into each of the cards, so it gives you like a blurb about the cards, and then it gives you the divinatory meaning as well. It doesn't seem to read reversals, and there doesn't seem to be anything pictorial in the cards as well, so in the book as well. Then page 48 talks about a few spreads. So there's the Circle of Stone spread, the Essence spread, Be Your Own Shaman spread. I mean, it talks a bit about the pictorial tarot. Oh, so this is in another language. So I'd say that pages 1 to 52 are in English, and the rest of the pages are in the languages that I shared with you in the beginning. Okay, so let's look at the cards. Let's open this up. So let's compare size, first of all. So if I compare it to a Rider-Waite-Smith card, this is my Barner-Waite tarot, just in terms of size. I'd say they're about the same size as a regular Rider-Waite-Smith card. It's kind of this typical Lascarabelle cardstock. These are the backs of the cards, so they look like they're reversible. And you've got this is the title card. So let's flick through these cards. So I don't know whether these are... Okay, so they're numbered, as you can see, they're numbered here. So that will be 0, that will be the 4. That's the 4 card. Magician. High Priestess. I'm not quite sure what system this deck follows, or if it's its own system in its own right. I have to read up about it a bit more. This is the Empress. The Emperor. This is the Hermit. So I'll just flip through the cards for you. Lovers. So I wouldn't say that this is for a beginner, because if you're not into your numerology, because the archetypes aren't named, you might kind of struggle a bit of what the cards mean. Wheel of Fortune. But the artwork is just gorgeous, isn't it? Gorgeous star card. It's the moon. Okay, so that's the major arcana. Then moving on to the minor arcana, I'm just trying to remember what this suit is here, so I might have to refer to the guidebook. So this card here, which is the blue, this is called the suit of soul, and this is kind of loosely referring to the cups. So this would be the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, that's 4, Five of Cups, Seven of Cups, that's 8 of Cups, Nine of Cups, and 10 of Cups, or 10 of Soul. So then I'm guessing this would be the page, or the child. This would be the knight, which the knight is referred to in the book as the animal. That would be the Knight of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Then the woman would be the Queen of Cups. Sorry for the loud noise outside. And the man would be the King of Cups. Okay, so the yellow suit is the suit of jewels, and this would be the Pentacles in a traditional RWS deck. So this is the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, that's the 3, Four of Pentacles. The artwork is just gorgeous. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles, or 9 of Jewels, and 10 of Jewels. Then you have the child, which should be the Page of Pentacles. This would be the Knight of Pentacles, which is the animal. The lady will be the Queen. And the man will be the King of Pentacles. So the next suit is which is the green card. This is the suit of nature, and this would be closely related to the wands. So this would be the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, the 3, the Four of Wands, the 5 of Wands, or 6 of Wands on nature. That's the 7 of nature, or 7 of Wands. That's 8, 9, and 10. So moving on to the court cards, you have the child, which would be the Page, the child of nature. the animal of nature, which should be the Knight of Wands, the woman, which would be the Queen of Wands, and then the man, which would be the King of Wands. So the final suit in this deck is the red suit, and this is the suit of blood, which would be the suit of swords in a traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So you've got the this will be the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, or the Three of Blood. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 9 of Swords, or 9 of Blood, and 10. So moving on to the court cards, you've got the Child of Blood, which would be the Page of Swords, the Animal of Blood, which would be the Knight of Swords, then you've got the Woman of Blood, which would be the Queen of Swords, and then you've got the King of Blood, which should be the Man of Blood, which would be the King of Swords. I've only just got a few Lascarabelle cards. It's just asking you to follow Lascarabelle on Facebook. So this is the Primordial Tarot. I will add a link to this deck in the description bar. It seems like it's its own system. I like the way that the suits are colour coded and stuff, but I think I'll have to read up a bit more about this deck to try and understand it, because it looks like it's its own system. But lovely artwork, and I look forward to working with this deck. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.